Pleasant Hill is a quiet little community where life is pretty easy. It's a place where neighbors help each other in more ways than one.
Here in Pleasant Hill, we have a low crime rate. We're on the eastern end of the county. Not much happens down here. It's real quiet, friendly neighbors.
Back in the late 50s, locals felt there was a real need for better fire protection, and they took action.
The citizens of the community saw that there was a need there for fire protection that they weren't receiving, and I think it was in March of '58 there was a group. Actually, the first meeting was in February, and then they chartered in March of 1958 in order to provide fire protection for the community.
A lot of them come from people losing structures and people just having to stand by and watch it burn. And that's how a lot of the rural departments got started here in Wilkes.
Now that the Pleasant Hill Fire Department has been an integral part of the community for over 50 years, its role continues to grow and expand.
Our job continues to grow in size, and the things that we do, you know, in the 50s they just covered basically fires. Now they do, we do medical calls as well as various other things that we need the equipment for to be able to get to the scene. So I talked about that 58 truck that we paid just over $11,000 for to the truck that we'll be getting next year that'll be in excess of $300,000.
Expensive as it may be, the investment is well worth it.
Main thing out here is to save lives and property. Fire protection is our number one. What we try to strive for is fire protection.
From a firefighter's perspective, there is so much more to think about today when they roll up to a fire scene. Thanks to extensive training, this group is prepared and ready to go.
50 years ago, you had your normal wood frame structure that had, you know, very few plastics, petroleum products, and now, 50 years later, you know, toxic smoke from anything can kill you.
It's safe to say that thanks to the men and women of the Pleasant Hill Fire Department, this community has been well protected in the past, the present, and will be well into the future.
When my family pillows their head at night, they know that there's somebody here that's ready to respond, that's willing to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go help somebody, to go help, whether it be someone that's house is on fire or whether it's be somebody that's been in an accident.
I'm really proud of the men and women that we've got, the dedication that they have to show up for training and work details and everything else that we have. But it makes me feel good to drive around and see these homes that's still standing and nobody lost their life.